A memory. One of the important events in the days after the wedding is to visit our close relatives and friends' homes and introduce our partner. In many places, this visit was called by the fancy name Virunupokku. Not only relatives' homes, but we also pay visits to neighbors' homes too. Nowadays, this art show of visits has gradually reduced. The thing is, nobody has time. By the way, what I was about to say is that we conducted this art show of visits when we got married 23 years ago. This incident is about a mistake that I made during one such visit to one of our neighbors' homes. One fine morning, after Holy Mass, we set off our Virunupokku as we didn't have much time. We opened the gate and went in. The bell rang. No one opened the door, but we knew there was someone inside the house. Actually, they couldn't hear the ringing of the bell because some kind of dance practice was going on inside with a deafening voice. It was better to leave the place as soon as possible without bothering them. But I happened to push open the door without a second thought. What would I say? The opposite intelligence is destructive. Vinashakale viparita buddhi. If anyone aware of the exact idiom or phrase for that, please let me know. So, what I was saying that, like these days, it was not that familiar to take appointments before visiting our relatives or friends. Like I said before, without any second thought, and in my excitement, I pushed open the door. Those who were practicing the dance were freeze for a moment and became distasteful in our intrusion. They can't be blamed for sure. My act was definitely inappropriate. I could read from their face that this was the most disgusting sight they had ever witnessed. To this day, I have not been able to distinguish whether it is contempt, anger, disgust, sympathy, or something else that I found on their faces. Those who were practicing continued to do so without uttering a word to us. They completely ignored us throughout that visit. We talked something to the rest of the family for a while and quickly escaped from that scene, but not from that guilt so far. Obviously, there is no fault on their part. I still wonder what was wrong with me. I can't believe that my mind is so cruel as it won't forget to remind me of these embarrassing memories from time to time for the rest of my life. Hello, just turn your focus on the face of the other person next to me, my newlywed partner. Poor man. He might have regretted getting spliced with such an insensible person. Then and now, I still wish this wouldn't have happened. Please keep these words in mind. Don't make a surprise visit to anybody's home, no matter how close you are to them. If you are not able to take appointments, at least give them a hint about your visit. But this is not practical in those days. And even now, who am I to give advice? Even though I had a lot of such experiences, unfortunately, I didn't learn my lesson yet.